Welcome back to Halcyon. I'm Ori, the sales manager here at Halcyon, and today we had a request from one of our avid divers about using our weighted bellows pocket on their Infinity system. So today we're going to walk through and show you how to actually use this on our backplate and harness systems. The weighted bellows pocket is a standard bellows pocket that has a nice little zipper pouch on the very front, Velcro on the very side, and inside we actually have an additional pocket with a zipper that you can put weight into. Once that weight is in there, we can zip that down, and then from there we have traditional bungees physically inside the pocket itself to secure your items so they do not fall out and get lost. On the back end of this pocket, we have two triglides. We're going to use one triglide today for the Infinity system. If you weren't using the Infinity system, you can use both triglides on the harness to lock it down. And then we have a sleeve in between to be able to run the webbing through. So what we're going to start with is actually unweaving the current ACB pocket on this side, removing it, and then installing this onto this particular system, which has the cinch plate and the cinch adapter system on it, and we'll show that that system still works even with the weighted bellows. So in this, you'll actually have to remove the stainless steel buckle and also the cutting device, whichever you have, off the waist strap to make sure this waist strap is nice and clean to be able to weave the new bellows pocket physically in place. So once we get the ACB pocket actually removed, weighted bellows will now come in, and we're going to weave that onto that ear for the ACB pocket, which we're going to put the weighted bellows pocket on. To do that, it's going to go to the inside of that triglide first. Webbing will then push through. So once it's physically attached, this webbing will show up on the inside of the pocket, and we'll just tuck that away for now to get it out of the way to keep it nice and clean. Once we get it secured onto that ear of the webbing, our waist strap webbing can now be used, and we'll push that all the way through the sleeve of the pocket. Now, because we're still going to utilize the cinch system, we're not going to attach this webbing through this triglide. This triglide will be left open so that this webbing can still slide through nice and easy as we use our cinch. Difference here is we won't necessarily have this ACB ear to attach an ACB pocket to. So this on our Infinity or on our regular backplate harness system would be gone. What we would do in that case is we would weave webbing onto the triglide like we did originally, starting from the inside. Pull it all the way through, placing it where we want it in order to be comfortable on our side. This might be a little too far forward, might not be far enough, depends on your feature and your body itself. Same thing, we would then weave the webbing through the sleeve of the pocket. And with the security, because we don't have the cinch system, we can actually finish this through that final triglide. That way it locks down the pocket and keeps it in place 100% without it moving. Same thing will happen on a cinch, but in this particular case, we don't need the webbing to move and shift, so we can actually lock it down. We'll bring it over to our side, and then again, from that feature forward, we can install our dive tool and also our stainless steel buckle and get it back to its original style and shape. If you're installing this pocket onto your left side, you still need a D-ring for your pressure gauge. So in order to install a D-ring, we recommend that you undo that one ear for the Infinity system off to the side. Same thing if you were just weaving onto the harness. Single D-ring that is a straight D-ring would go in place. Webbing would go through as normal, make it nice and snug. From there, we still have an attachment point for our pressure gauge. If you guys have any questions about any of the products that we have that you want to use for your diving and go out and actually have fun diving with the different products, let us know on the assembly and disassembly. We're happy to create a video specifically to your needs to show you how our system works. Be glad to show you the different parts and pieces and make your diving more enjoyable throughout. Happy to help.